Yo, what up, choke?
What's good, broski? What's good? Hey, real quick, before we even get started, again, I'm always catching new features on the app real quick. You see the music thing in the top right?
Man, get out of here, bro. I do see that, bro.
I don't know what that means just yet, but
It said admin has access to the music list, bro.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It sounds fire, though. What's up, y'all? We're welcome to another episode of the TENtalk with the two kings. Me,
Yes,
Young
sir.
Zel Scanada. Oh, you can just call me
God.
Zel. Yeah. Godzilla.
Godzilla. Yes.
Hey. Let them know
Double
who you
S.
be.
Hey, what's good, world? It's your boy, Summer Slim, a.k.a. BroGod Slim. You know what I mean? A.k.a. Young King, man. You know,
Young King,
salute
bro.
to everybody for stepping in on another 10 Tuesdays. We back on Tuesdays, so salute
Blessings.
to that.
Blessings.
Back. You know
Blessings.
what I'm saying? And we hoping y'all enjoy the show today, man. We got something. You know, my man said he gonna hop deep in his duffel today.
We is. We'll get deep in our bag. You know, this is for all the bro gods and the bro ladies, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna definitely, you know what I mean?
The goddesses.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're gonna get serious on this episode. You know, we're gonna really talk about choices, you know, and the people who choose violence and what it is to choose violence. And we're gonna speak on the violence because at the end of the day, the only way we can power ourselves is by looking at ourselves and kind of dissecting ourselves and seeing what we can. We gotta know what's going on, you know? Yeah, we gotta know what's going on, people. Better. Exactly. Let's start it off. How was your week, brother? How everything going with you on your side, man?
Man, I can't complain, brother. Shit, today, you know what I mean? Nigga got off at 4:30, got off the slave ship, and ended up, you know, having another interview. But you know, for a little supervisor position, so I'm, I'm just, I'm a little
on
blessed
the
right
things.
now. Just I'm looking forward to new opportunities and things, man. So that's how my week been going so far.
Yes, sir. We're gonna put one up for you too, y'all. You know what I mean? That sounds great, brother. I know it's been stressful and been hard working on everybody. I've been working hard my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Had to cut that ACO and get a little cold because it's hot up this motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna talk about that heat, you know what I mean?
Oh, my bad. I'm about to say
you get it, bro.
To, cap off my shit. You know, we took the little lady to the Children's Museum out here in Richmond. That shit was fly.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Real cool little situation. I enjoyed myself. She enjoyed herself.
Man, that sounds like fun. Herself.
It's a cool, solid weekend, man. How about yours? What's up with it?
Hey, that sounds good, bro. You need some time for vacay, little racks, and a little family time, you know? I'm definitely all about that. Me, myself, personally, you know, I just been in the stew. I just been in a little, I call it my science lab when I'm in just study mode, you know, just really soaking up game and peeping what's going on around me and analyzing life, working hard, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what I've been on for at least a week or two, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Rebooting the motherboard, you know?
Yes, sir. Understood. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because shit, sometimes that's what we got to do, you know what I mean? Like you said, sometimes you got to take a step back, you know what I mean? Analyze things, you know, sit in your thoughts, meditate, you know what I'm saying? Get shit right and then bounce back, you know what I mean? So, shit, again, man, we appreciate y'all for stepping in on us with this episode number 15. And, man, my brother Zel about to get in his bag, like I said, so let's get it.
Man, we about to get in our bag, bro. This is the choking Zel show. You feel me?
I understand that, but
we're gonna empower each other. But I'm gonna get in my bag for real, because you know what?
You brought this to me. You was like, that's what I'm saying. Tell him, man. You brought this to me. You was like, man, son, this is something I really want to talk about. This is something I need to get off my chest. So that's what I'm saying. You about to get in your bag and let the folks know, man.
Well,
we about to have real conversations
you know
today.
What I'm saying? I feel like this. Every subject, every topic we talk about is deep to me. You feel me? But this one, I just feel like it's something I see is going on. It's best to touch on it. You know what I mean? I feel like this subject right here, choosing violence, we're going to really talk about just the violence in general, just what you see on TV, man, and what you see what's going on in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this shit is imitating real life. Art is imitating life now, you know? And we got to see what's going on, man. We got to give a real scope, because it's getting hot, and summertime is the murder season, bro. I don't know if y'all know, but it's coming soon. Murder season again. You feel me? So you better watch out,
Definitely
you
getting
know?
hot out.
It
Definitely getting
definitely
hot
is, bro.
out.
So look, and plus, I just always think like, let's take a look at all these situations that's been happening, not counting our personal lives, because even in our personal lives, it's in our neighborhoods. I know it's been a lot of death, you know what I mean? So it's been a lot of death everywhere you go. Look on TV, you feel me? But just in the reality of our stars and shit, it's been more death than there ever been. You know what I mean? Started with Nipsey, you know what I mean? And
Right.
then like going there for Pop Smoke. Then we go
Right.
there from King Von, you know? And then like even with Dirk's brother just died recently, you know, just
Yeah.
off the violence. It's kind
Yeah.
of like, yo, what is this really about? You know what I mean? Like what's really going on? Or do we really care, you know?
Yup. Do
Holla
do
at me.
black people really care about black lives? I guess that's a question.
Exactly. Do you really care about black lives, or are we
Like
just?
niggas,
I mean, cause
is
that's the
do
truth,
the
bro.
black do the Black Lives Matter? Do that only stand for like when police do shit to us, or I guess do it stand for when niggas is doing shit against niggas as well? Like do black people need to understand that Black Lives Matter as well? Like they out here screaming it in the streets, but do they really understand it?
And
I
I
guess
think
that's
that's
my
the
question.
power of like real. If you see what's the real cause, like when you see people out here fighting, they say they fighting for this and for that. It's like you can put any name on your banner, but what are you really doing for that title that you saying you fighting for? You know, you can say that you're doing all you want for this title, but you was not doing nothing for them. You just using that title to run your cause, you know. But we gonna really talk about serious shit because I feel like it's nobody but us, you know. Not even just like it's us as listeners, as consumers, you know, the people who pick this shit up, you know. I mean, tell me what you think, bro. What do you think about the violence and everything that's going on, like and the deaths and shit like that?
Well, I mean, like I said before, to me it's senseless. You know what I mean? I feel like, and again, with certain shit, you don't really know how deep it may go, but I just feel like shit like the Pop Smoke shit that you mentioned, and almost even the Nipsey shit after you hearing the backstories of that, it's like that shit didn't even have to happen. Like niggas is out here,
Exactly, bro.
you know what I mean, resorting to violence off a simple disagreement of words. You know what I mean? And that's to the detriment of our whole culture, for real, for real. You know what
It
I mean?
is,
Because we
man.
always looked at as the mad man, or the angry person, or the violent person, and that's because of some of the choices we made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And some of the choices that we accept, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I just want to bring up some of the causes that I feel could be the reason why the violence is what it is. And I just start with I feel like this lockdown that we have been on. I think we starting to feel the effects of that, man. People been locked in their homes for over a year, stuck, and like their regular life was changed. Everything that you had to release, that all that energy that you got, going out, going to the movies, going anywhere, going sports, even watching sports at your home, you know? Regular life of just seeing people, interacting with people, you feel me? That all been taken away from everybody for a year, you know what I'm saying? So now everybody's trying to adapt to going back to quote unquote normal, you know what I mean? It's like, what's gonna be normal now, man? Are we gonna have to really keep a mask on and a bulletproof vest? I mean, how is it really gonna be now, you know? Because
I
people
think
got a
what
lot of
happened was,
I think people got a lot of built up tension. And I think not just that, it's a lot of mental health situations that's been happening over time because of this, you know? A lot of suicide rates has been up, a lot of just violence in general. Drug uses and all that leads to more death. But yeah, what you saying, brother?
I think that what happened was within that year of people being stuck inside the home, not even being able to communicate with, normally their close family members. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shit, I didn't see my grandmother for the longest when that shit first happened. You know what I mean? So I think with that happening, I think that like messed up a lot of people's social skills. So now again, like I said, people don't know how to communicate with each other. You get out here in public with each other, people is bumping into each other, they drunk, they this, they that. And again, people people's social skills have been altered. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
don't think they know how to communicate properly, which then leads to violence in my eyes.
And you know what? And I'm not going to say that too. I agree with you what you're saying, because you got to look at some people go away for a year, and it, you know, it's not always coming back to like. I think the shit that we've been subject to on the lockdown, all the shit that's been going on, is also a cause of it. You know what I mean? Like just the things with the presidential, the politics, the political shit, the Black Lives Matter, the, you know what I mean? Like all these type of imageries that's been putting on the TV with the Antifa or whatever, and the riots, all this stuff to me is all together. You feel me? It's like a chemistry pot, bro. They all putting these different type of shit. You know what I mean?
No,
And
I
these
do.
mixtures, and we are gonna see the real effect of it, bro. And when people say, "Oh, it's just starting," I feel like, yo, we really in the brink of what's about to happen, bro. The kids is different. Think about the effects on all the kids that hasn't had the, you know what I mean, the normal life, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like you said, man, I just think that definitely, you know, the pandemic is definitely a cause. I'm not going to say the sole cause, but it's definitely a cause in the rise of violence now that we have been, quote unquote, given our freedoms back. You know what I mean? Being able to move and be active again. And two, I mean, think about it, bro. A lot of street people made a lot of money during the pandemic as well, from what I hear. You know what I mean? So it's like, who knows what type of things they purchasing, which it could be firearms or what have you, which is, you know, and two, helping with the violence. So that's just the
But to be
difficult thing
honest
about
with
the
you, bro, like
situation.
during the pandemic, like the rise of gun purchases went up. Yeah, you know? And it's
So that's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
lot of
That's
these
what I'm
people,
saying.
not even just streets. You understand, this shit
Mm-hmm.
is bigger than the streets. You know what I mean? This shit is bigger than just the streets. This shit is
Right.
really touching on basis of what the world is, you know? Because you got people who never had a gun back then, or never even, you know what I mean, had access of thinking about getting a gun. Now everyone has a gun. It's going to be like the Wild Wild West, man. First time something going to happen, somebody going to reach for their gun. And then it's going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, you got yours, I got mine too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
even going back and forth of like purchasing a gun just to protect my home and all this type of whatever, you know? But in reality of it, dog, if more and more guns you get, it ain't gonna make you more safer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the whole
Yeah.
truth. It's
And
like
that's
using
the
a
thing. Because I
tool.
was listening
A
to
tool ain't
something.
gonna make you safe, bro.
That's what I was about to say. I was listening to something the other day, and they said that. They was like, man, you know what I mean? Walking out the house with a gun is honestly the most dangerous thing you could do for real.
Yeah, bro.
Because the choice you make, you know what I mean? The choices you make,
It
you know what I
heightens
mean?
it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so I was like, damn, that's deep, you know? You know what I'm saying? You going out with it, you more likely to use it if coming into some type of confrontation. You know what I mean? So
Definitely,
that's
bro.
super interesting to think about, you know?
Definitely, bro. I definitely believe this, and I take also what we've been putting in our minds, not just over this last year, but just what we've been putting in our minds for this whole our society, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like the violence has been in our system. It's a part of America, bro. This is America, really. You know what I mean? When it comes to violence, bro, the shit ain't lit until it's violent. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
true. The shit was built
and
on that.
yes, and we all victims to it. We all dirty, and you know what I mean? But it's like, what are we really doing to change that, and what are we really doing to kind of foresee a difference? Because I put it like this, man. No matter what you say, whatever you putting in your mind, it's going to alter your reality. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
if we putting in these images of quote unquote street, just I'm gonna kill you, you gonna kill me, whatever. You know what I mean? Like if we putting this real energy in our systems, you know what I mean? Are you really ready for the reality that's gonna come with that?
A lot of people not. A lot of people not. And what's funny is a lot of people talk like that. And it could be because of, you know, like we was speaking about before, you know, the music they listening to or whatever influences they may have that's having them talk like that. But like you asked, are you really ready for those consequences that come with that? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the truth, bro. What do you think some things out here that make people choose violence? What do you think some things is causing this?
Shit, choose violence, man.
What do you think? What do you think? Like some of the reasons of the causes? You know what I mean? Like I just brought some causes, like just like the music that we're listening to and that we're really putting on top of what we call this the best. You know what I mean? Like everybody think, oh, you're not listening to this guy, you're not listening to this guy. All the stuff that we putting on top. You know what I mean? And just the pandemic, being locked in with the mental health and everybody purchasing guns. You know, everybody feel like they got a need to arm and protect, quote unquote, go against. You know what I mean? Die.
I mean, for me again, I think what I always say is communication. You know what I mean? I think communication is always, not always, what starts violence, but I think that's a big key in what starts violence. Again, it's like, you know, even bringing up the D thing situation earlier, it's like those Chicago niggas, they communication is off.
Speak on that, because I don't think we really explained what that was. Speak on that situation.
Well, I mean, I can only speak on what was reported, and that's basically that, you know, Lil Durk's brother, D Thing, was reportedly, you know, shot and killed outside of a nightclub the other night. And, you know, different reports that I've heard was that, you know, he wasn't really like the street type of dude, you know what I mean? But it's like he's guilty by association, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that sucks. Or, you know what I mean? It's his brother. He loves him. He wants him to be successful. But the things that his brother is doing out here, you know, could cause him harm. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy, bro? I feel like this. Like, when we was introduced to that drill music or whatever, we didn't, like, as civilians, you don't really understand. Some people, I'm not going to say everybody, some people don't understand the streets. So when you hear it and it's glorified and it sounds cool, you don't really understand what comes along with that. That's what sound cool. But in reality, that's normal, bro. Like something that you do will get your family members in trouble. Somebody snitching, somebody doing anything, you rob somebody, they can't find you, they getting your brother, they shooting your mother's house up. And it's sad, bro. And I feel like somebody needs to start coming out here and talking some sense, because that's how I feel, man. I don't want to be a hypocrite, because I do the same things that we all do. But I feel like, yo, we all don't
listen
need
to the music, all of that. But it's like it comes to some point where we gotta, like, you know what, this shit ain't cool no more. You know what I mean? It's gotta come to a point where somebody step up and say,
or you gotta come to a point where you pick your side, bro. It ain't really about it. It's like, yo, you gotta choose a side at the end of the day. Are you gonna help the situation, or are you gonna sit back and hurt it? Because if you, what's the same thing?
That's saying that, like, again, being a person that's like, you know, realizing like, damn, this ain't it no more. Like this ain't cool no more. This ain't it no more. That's the same as, you know what I mean, to me, picking a side. It's like, because if I'm saying I ain't fucking with this no more, then I mean I'm off that. You know what I mean? I don't
well, what I see is like, sometimes you don't gotta say that. If you fuck with it, fuck with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? That's picking a side to me. It ain't like feel like you gotta be obligated to choose. Like, I'm not listening to this shit no more. Like, it's really your choice. That's what I mean by pick a side. But just knowing the shit that you're listening to and the shit that you're promoting, what it comes with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, because it's all energy. It's all energy.
Exactly. It was all taught. And it might not be taught like subconsciously taught. You know what I mean? Like the things that we were taught as kids was all subconscious, because what people thought it should be. You know what I mean? Like, you should do this as a man. You should do that as a man. You know what I mean? That's all. It all comes from the same energy. You feel me? Now, I think nowadays they feel like, yo, you got to shoot this nigga if he do something. And that's what they're being taught. And I feel like this. Only reason why I'm so against the streets and I don't respect it, dog, because it's not ran by no proper structure no more. There's nothing structured about it. It's done, bro. It's dead. There's nobody out here setting the rules, anything, bro. It's pretty much anybody can pick up a gun and anybody can do anything, bro. You can slide a nigga, you can ride, run off on the plug. You can do all that slick shit. And there's no, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, What's the only reason? I mean, that's the only reason why niggas do respect the streets is because of code. I never looked at the streets like, oh man, that looks fun. That looks something to do. It's really on some men. We looked at it, we seen men in gangsters. But I think people start confusing like a gangster as a man. Like, yo, you gotta be a man first, gangster second. But we gotta start looking at like, yo, when you see a gangster, that's a man. Like, no, that's not what a man is. So now niggas think they go ahead and smoke somebody, you a gangster, bro. I'm not gonna give you no gangster props. You didn't do nothing gangster. You didn't start nothing. You didn't change nothing, bro. You started more pain. You caused more chaos.
You ain't built your community.
Yeah, bro. That's not gangster. At the end of the day, like a lot of people think
that's interesting, bro. Because
we losing what being a man is.
I be thinking like, damn, why ain't there no more like of those, those movies of like the hood heroes that, came up, whether it was selling drugs or doing whatever. But again, they had a code, they had morals. Like, I guess nowadays it's no movies like that. You know what I mean?
Because
It's
art
no
imitate life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
interesting.
No
yeah, that's like super interesting to me. Like,
but at the end of the day,
niggas
bro,
can't even create that shit. The only way to do it is to go back like Forrest Whitaker doing now and recreating the Bumpy Johnson shit and showing how he went and tried to build up Harlem and do this.
At the end of the day, bro, like
it's interesting.
At the end of the day, bro, like you gotta understand this shit. We seeing the effects of the shit. It started out good because niggas had sense, niggas had structure and class, but doing what they do caused all that to go away into what we got now. So at the end of the day, they was good back then how they did it, but it's all still the reason why it is now, bro.
That's true.
It's just worse now.
Yeah, I guess that's basically what I'm getting to. It's like, damn,
but only power
like
that we got
no examples now.
Only power that we got is, bro, is understanding that the world is open. We all worthy of all the riches and glory. We don't gotta steal, kill for it like we had to or what we thought we did, We need to realize that and empower our people. That's what this all about. To empower our people and trying to get people to understand, like, bro, we don't gotta do that no more.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta rap. You can do whatever fuck you want to do. You can be the best drummer ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this world is open to us. We gotta just unlock these keys, man. Yeah. But when you choose violence, what you say?
No, I was saying, find the keys and open the doors.
Yeah. When you choose violence, bro, that's just one way that we was all taught too long, bro.
Yeah. So I guess, you know what I mean? I just, I'm just about to ask the question,
Shout out to everybody listening, bro. My boy Teb on the mic, on my boy Rio.
Salute on the check-in. Yeah, so I guess I was going to ask the question, though, I guess we said that it is, learned behavior in a sense, but I guess why do you think that people think that is it like the cool thing to be hard or whatever? Is that why it's, is it the popular thing to be? Like, what do you think?
All of it really goes back to wanting to fit in, bro. Niggas, I feel like some people got the macho-ness, the ego-ness. Like, yo, I gotta be tough. I gotta be this so I can really stand out. I can stick out. I can be the alpha dog or whatever, whatnot, Some people feel like,
he got it, so I gotta get it too?
Who is he?
Whoever he is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just speaking in general. Is this the mentality of a person choosing, choosing violence for whatever reason? Is it like he got it, so I gotta get it too?
I don't break that down to me. Like, what you mean? Like that mentality, if he got it, I gotta get it too. Is that like somebody saying somebody with something they wanted? What do you mean? Like, break that down so I can understand.
Exactly. No, exactly. That's exactly it. Like, you seeing somebody having or doing something that you would want to do, but you don't think you could do, and you know what I mean? Maybe that causes whatever type of emotion, jealousy, hate, whatever. But do you think that is something as well that causes someone to choose violence?
Yeah, I think choosing violence is something deeper than that, bro. I think it's something like everything that's gonna happen is happening to everybody. But choosing violence is like when you're in a situation and that's what you resort to. You feel me? If you resort into using violence, hating on another nigga or wanting something from somebody else, that's just like that's an insecurity thing. You know what I
And
mean?
I'm
But
asking
when
because those
somebody, I know, I
insecurities
got you. I'm gonna break it down. I'm
yeah,
breaking it down to
yeah.
you. I'm breaking it down to you. I gotta go all the way with it. You feel me?
Go
But
ahead.
when you think about choosing violence, it's deeper than just being insecure. It's also sometimes like, this is my way of fitting in. This is my way of kind of being an alpha dog or sticking out. You see what I'm saying?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a conversation. I like to go back and forth just
Right.
so
No.
you can
Yeah.
kind of
That's what
like
I'm
peep
saying.
it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm
I
kind of
got you.
saying.
Go
It
ahead.
ain't really like sometimes choosing violence is in a man's thought. Sometimes that thought comes in. It's not all. Sometimes it's fear. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that comes into that.
But the reason I asked the question
Yeah.
in that manner is, again, we mentioned at the beginning of the show, the Nipsey situation. I feel like that's what
But
that
that's
resorted to. It
but
came
that's
from
but
some,
that's
to me, would seem from, again, the reports would seem to be jealousy, someone wanting something that
yeah,
another
but we
person
talking about the
had,
violence, you know
and
what I'm saying? Because I feel like this. That's gonna happen, bro. But we can find different situations to fix that without violence. We can have counsels. We can talk about like, yo, I understand what's going on. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about what makes this nigga say I'ma shoot him in the head or I'ma shoot him. That's the
that's what I'm
whole initiative. You know
that's
what I
what I'm
mean? It's not
asking.
even about the jealousy part. It's about why did you feel like this is the solution to this problem? You know what I mean?
Okay, so I think
What
I get it
caused
now.
a man to think
You
that? Yeah,
saying the
yeah.
jealousy wasn't even it. You think it was
The
something
jealousy is
totally
a
different
problem. Listen, I
than
feel
the
like this.
jealousy.
It's always gonna be different problems, but it's about
Mm-hmm.
how did the player answer that problem? What caused this man to answer this jealousy issue with shooting him? It ain't all about jealousy, bro. It ain't all about
I'm
a
not
nigga
saying it's
hating on
all
you. I
about it.
know
I'm not saying it's all about it. I'm just speaking on a specific situation. That's why I was
it
bringing
ain't
up.
about a nigga
That's
hating
why
on
I
you, bro.
brought
It
it the
ain't
way it
about
was.
because at the end of the day, it wasn't about jealousy. It's about him saying he's a snitch, and that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
calling your manhood out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that's different, bro. It ain't really all about like somebody hating on it. Like at the end of the day, we all men. I don't give a fuck if a nigga the president, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, and people forget that too. I think us as fans, we put like an idolization on people, and we forget like, yo, these niggas is just people too, bro. It don't really make nobody greater. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, when you get shit calls to it, you gotta see what's the psychological reason a nigga going to choose violence. The hate, the jealousy, the envy, all that's gonna be around because that's the world, bro. But what makes you choose violence in any situation? And that's what my question gonna be. When do you think it's a time for violence? When do you think it's a time to kill?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question to you, Nick. And I,
That's
and I,
that's
you know what I
deep.
mean?
Shit. I mean, I guess for me in my mind, I think it would be if someone like harmed my family or loved ones. It may be a time for that.
That's all you got?
I can't really go beyond that.
Oh, I'm gonna break it down to you, bro. Cause I mean, like I said, I've been thinking about shit. Like, if you go back back in the day, let's even take it back to like the Black Panther days. You feel me? Like, we had an organization. We was organized to a mind state of like, yo, we gonna protect ourselves. We gonna protect our
Mm-hmm.
community. We not gonna go out here and do anything to go against nobody. But if anybody comes to us, we gonna protect it, bro. The
Right.
family is the number one thing you protect, but your community is another thing you protect too. You know?
Right.
And sometimes it's like this. You remember that old school movie, man, classic, Original Gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
What's that nigga in that movie? What's that big nigga name, man? It had all the OGs in it, dog.
Jim Brown?
Jim Brown, that's it. And something about it was
Yeah.
Gary, Indiana, bro. Gary, Indiana, the filthiest place ever. Home of Mike Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like it was rampant. The community was on fire and didn't nobody know how to save it, bro. We didn't know until we had to get brave enough and kind of like organize, or they did, you know, in the movie, and they had to go back and take back the community.
Right.
That's at a time when you choose violence. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
yo, we not gonna be on our knees crying and begging no more, bro. That's our whole point of what we fighting for, you know? We just tired of that shit. We all got human rights. And that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? And
I agree
yeah, I
with
feel
that.
like I understand it's time, you know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta realize what happens with it. You gotta eat what comes with it too. So America gotta understand this shit that we have is an American problem because we made this shit.
That's true. That's true. I mean, other countries have violence, you know, like I guess like the UK and shit, but it ain't nowhere near as rampant as it is here in the US.
But I feel like this, bro. I wouldn't take back none of that shit. I love it here. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to take back our freedoms or our laws. We just need to learn how to act. It's like it's like kids, bro. We need to grow up and be adults, bro. We don't need to keep on like taking shit away from us and like, yo, we need to change it up. We need to be like this and be like that. Hell no, bro. Just because some niggas don't know how to act with it, don't mean that we all don't need to have it.
Let's say yeah. And I think that's like what a lot of you know, law-abiding citizens will argue as far as like with people trying to take guns away from people. You know what I mean? The criminals are the ones with the guns, and then the law-abiding citizens are the ones that get punished. You know what I mean? So it's like an interesting.
That's exactly. If you take guns away, bro, the bad people are still gonna have the guns.
Yeah, they still gonna be armed. You know what I mean? And then the people
having a gun don't make you bad.
Following the rules or what have you. No. I'm not saying having a gun makes you bad.
I ain't saying you are. I'm just saying that statement in general.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so. It's just an interesting duality. You know what I mean?
And shout out to my all black outdoorsmen. You feel me? They gonna definitely teach y'all that too. That's what it's about, bro. Like some things y'all put stigmatisms on is not, bro. It's a part of the culture. But we do need to know how to. We gotta teach each other. We gotta teach each other these things, and we need to set the example. People don't know how to set the example no more, bro. Like reaching out to all the stars, Dirk, all of them, bro. Y'all need to set the example, bro. And that's why we need to be on their ass about it, bro. Like at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna tell nobody what to do, but I can't support. I mean, listen, I still listen to what I listen to because that's my choice. But when it comes to actual promoting it or quote unquote supporting it or speaking my mind on, I'm gonna speak my mind of what I feel I think I know is right.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess for us, you know what I mean, we always trying to start here by being the example, by, you know, at least bringing up the conversation. So I guess if you're out there and you want to speak on, you know, choosing violence or why do you think people are choosing violence, you know, we would like to hear. We definitely want to hear your chime in. So hit us up.
We want to hear y'all chime in or what y'all feel about violence, you know?
Yeah, true.
And let me keep it real with you, bro.
Salute to Samantha.
Salute.
On the check-in, you know. But yeah.
I want to keep it real with you, bro. Like, I'm a type of person, like, I understand there's a time for it. There's a time for discipline, bro. It's a time for violence. But what we really getting deep into is like the murders and like
the senseless murders, basically. You know what I mean?
No, what is a senseless murder? I mean, a murder is a murder, bro. If you're not protecting yourself from somebody coming to kill you or something like that, all murders don't really make no sense.
Well, I mean, I guess because in the vein that you kind of broke it down to, which I was going to say, I feel like, you know, defending the community, the movie you chose was like the perfect example. But I mean, even that, you know what I mean? Would you call that senseless murder? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm asking you, what is senseless murder? Because to me,
I feel
all
like
murder is senseless. You feel
right.
what I'm
So
saying?
I'm asking you when even in the movie when the old heads went and took back the community, they killed those young men. Was that senseless?
Nah, hell nah. I catch
All
your
right, so
I catch
all
your
murder,
point. I
yeah,
catch your point.
yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, again, when a person, I just feel like, again, if a person ain't, and again, I know it come with the streets, this and the third, but I feel like if a person ain't involved in a situation, ain't egging on the situation, ain't trying to harm you, ain't trying to disrespect you, they should be free.
Let me keep it
Free
real
from the
with you, bro.
situation.
We need to take it out the streets, because what is the streets anymore these days? Because nowadays niggas put the street codes on regular civilians. Like the streets to me is like people think that we can keep things separated, but the more and more we put this shit into the world, we making the world this. The world is the streets now, man.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
Well,
what I'm saying?
I guess I'm just speaking on the mentality. And I mean, if I'm speaking on the street mentality and the streets is the world, then I'm speaking on the world's mentality. But
That's
you know
my
what I'm
next
saying?
single. That's my next single. Be
You
on
know what I'm
lookout. The world
saying?
is the streets.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like again, if you a civilian, you a civilian. But who's a civilian? So I guess you're right.
Man, at the end of the day, only how you in the streets is if you prescribe to that certain lifestyle, bro. You gotta really be dedicated to that shit. But if you just a normal ass person, you listen to rap music and you talking about, oh, he's snitching and shit, nigga. What the hell you got to do with that? That's none of your business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people forget this shit. Like, bro, stop putting yourself in shit that you ain't really got to do with. We civilians, bro. Live your life.
That's
Be
real
happy
shit.
about that, bro.
Be a fan. Just be a
Don't be,
fan.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
investigated.
Just
If
be
you
a
want to
fan.
really be a journalist or something, nigga. You know what I mean? Investigate shit, journalizing, nigga. Don't be into that shit like that, man. Don't take it real, man. Don't be out here trying to live that life like. Because at the end of the day, man, I just want people to realize, bro, we gotta empower ourselves and realize that it's more out here, and we close ourselves off to a lot of things, and like nobody is really telling us the truth because they don't really know. Like even with the rappers, all this shit that we see on TV, you gotta understand. Like what I see it as is all illusions, bro. It's a
True.
fairy tale put out there so people can
Facade.
subscribe to it and buy it. And that's how they
Yep.
make money. But in real life, bro, it's like this shit is not helping you, bro.
That's why rappers say we about to go make a movie.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's a perfect example. Bust down Rolly ain't gonna do nothing for your life, bro. Even if you get enough money to buy a bust down Rolly, bro, that's good. That's cool. But what the hell you did now? You did nothing but buy a bust down Rolly, and that's all you know now. Like,
and the
would you put your
value and the
precious
value ain't even and the value of it ain't even that no more. Cause you bust it down. That's the kill. You bust it down and you lose the value. So learn something.
Yeah, real talk, bro.
So yeah.
But
But yeah, man. Oh
I
yeah.
think we can find ways to change it. You feel me? We can find results to it. We just gotta really point out the facts and really kind of like we gotta start really being responsible for ourselves. A lot of times, we as black people, we want to be victimized ourselves. You know what I mean? Or feel like we want somebody to feel bad for us.
Mm-hmm.
We want niggas to be on
Mm-hmm.
TV talking about Black Lives Matter. Or, like motherfucker, we don't black. We don't. Y'all should have been known this by now, bro. We don't need to say that.
Yeah. And I guess what is that? Yeah, what is that though? What is that people want that
Propaganda, bro.
sympathy that people want that sympathy or want that, like you said, people to be like low key whining for. What is that?
And then,
We
and
gotta
this
get
the
out there
worst
and do
part
it
about it, bro.
ourselves, man. We gotta
Somebody
do the
say
work.
something about it, then you want to cry. We had our own people. Bill Cosby, bro. Free Bill Cosby, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on them niggas' necks, dog. Like, yo, pull your pants up. He might not have been right. I ain't gonna say he's the rightest person ever, you know what I mean? Or you got motherfucker like Trump or something talking about you gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps, all that bullshit. You know, that's bullshit. But at the end of the day, you gotta start looking at how these motherfuckers look at you, bro. They don't care we down here crying. They don't care that you got a busted up knee, or they don't give. Man, at the end of the day, nigga, when they was killing us back in the day, nigga, they did that shit. They ain't care. They knew what the fuck they were doing. They was booping us on that back. They ain't say, "Oh, I'm sorry for that, bro." Fuck that, bro. We gotta go out here and do that shit on our own, bro. This world open
Gotta
to
get
us,
it.
man.
Many
And
opportunities.
we slaves to this society, bro. We in Babylon, bro, and we pretty much living in it, and we accepted that. We accepted that shit, bro. This is what we accepted, because that's what is the easiest way for us. It's easy just to get along, nigga. Like my nigga Kwame Brown said, the get along game.
Get along gang.
Yeah, bro. It's easy being a get along game, bro.
Yeah, it is. And that's why we created TENtalk, though, so we could have our own space to,
Yeah.
say what we felt, man. Speak our piece. You know what I
Definitely,
mean?
bro. And that's why we're gonna do different things in the future, bro. Like we're gonna learn from each other. Hopefully, we can learn from our listeners, bro. We all can come together and we all can build these
Mm-hmm.
organizations and foundations, bro. Because at the end of
Yep.
the day, we can never do it on our own, bro. We all gotta empower ourselves, empower our kings, so we all can follow. Have something for the kids can really follow, bro. Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
growing up, nigga, we ain't had shit to follow, bro.
Nope.
What you had to look up to, bro, in real life at the end of the day, but the nigga who working hard, who got a job, get considered a lame.
That's a fact. That's a
For what
fact. You
reason,
know what I
bro?
mean?
Taking care of your family, you a lame,
Nigga,
bro.
nigga used to be ashamed that, my first job was McDonald's. Nigga used to be a little ashamed of it for whatever reason
Niggas should
back in
never
the day. You know what I mean?
job shame, bro. A job is a
Hey,
job, bro, and that's something that
I'm just telling you.
we accepted that because of shit that we put in our minds, bro. And I feel like this, bro. We gonna get deep on this shit now, on, bro. We ain't gonna keep holding our tongues back. We ain't gonna keep on trying to fake it. We gonna go all the way. This episode 15. Time to
Mm-hmm.
turn it up, bro. We on 10
Time to
now,
really
bro.
talk that 10, bro. Talk that 10.
This shit is it's all a plan, bro. This shit is a game, is a trap that's set against you already, it's set against all of us. So we already destined to fail, bro.
Yep.
And we gotta empower ourselves so we can get the fuck up out of that trap, bro. We all hypnotized, bro. They put these
Yeah.
illusions in our TVs, bro, in the movies, music, bro. We hypnotized with the violence, bro, the sex, bro. And at the end of the day, it's like, yo, they just want all our animal instincts to be out there, bro. But that's when it comes to being a real man and being a king. It's like putting your animal instincts to a side and really just live on the spirit.
Mm.
Not to bash nobody's decisions, bro, but that's the reason why order was put there. We don't put shit in the places and say we hate people. Oh, you doing this? Oh, we hate you. Nah, bro. We just like, yo, it's all about putting your animal instincts to the side and living like a man. Anything you do behind closed doors is your business. But what you
Yep.
do out here in this world, that's our business.
Because it reflect on us.
And it's a cause and effect. People think that shit that they do don't affect the next man, but it do. And real leaders stick up for the leaderships of the community because we speak for the people who ain't gonna speak, bro. We speak for the voiceless. And a lot of people are not leaders, bro. We follow along with it because we know in our minds it's not right, but we still okay about a silence. Silence okays everything. If you out here doing bad, your mama tell you stop it, nigga, you know it's okay because she ain't say nothing. So you gotta understand, silence okays everything, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Talk
fact.
to me.
That's just the facts of the matter,
Y'all
bro.
talk to me too.
It's
y'all got the
right.
record button. Holla at your boy.
You know what I'm
You feel me?
saying?
We can
Salute
all really
to
get deep on this, you know? Shoot to all
salute
y'all.
to everybody that's stepping in with us, to check us out. But again, we want to hear y'all's inputs on, how do y'all feel about violence, people choosing violence in these, that it's getting warm outside, let's talk on it, man. This is an open conversation. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be just me and Zell speaking. We definitely want to hear y'all's input. So,
But at the end of the day, this is TENtalk. This is our two. We're gonna empower y'all, and hopefully y'all can empower us as well. That's why
yeah.
we open it up for y'all. But we are, you know what I mean? We are the ones that we're gonna really show y'all that, dog, we're gonna work our hardest to really get somewhere. You feel me? We ain't
Yeah.
gonna ask for this shit, beg for it. You know what I mean? And I must take the time. It's all about patience, bro. It takes 5 years to whatever, bro. We got 100 years on this earth, nigga, if you lucky. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
shit, everything take
And yeah.
time, bro. So this
So we just
TENtalk,
trying to, build that community. That's all.
we just want to build that respect too, We want to earn that respect. That's what it's all about. Because a community is only strong as the foundation. And if your foundation, you don't respect it, it ain't real.
Mm. That's a
But
ball.
that's what we gonna do. We gonna keep on breaking these topics, these ideas, just so we can, go back and forth. It's gonna get heated, it's gonna get real, but it's always gonna be love. It's always
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm saying?
empowerment. Nothing's gonna tear down no brothers on this program, on this platform, but we ain't gonna bite our tongues neither.
Exactly. And nor should
That's
you, if you listening. You know what I mean? Nor should you. So,
yeah.
yeah,
But come
always,
here with
always send
respect
that
too.
invite. Most definitely, yeah. Respect first. But yeah, man. I guess so. I guess in closing, you know what I mean. What type of solutions do you think we can start forming? Um, because I think
My
what's
whole
real cool is you remember J. Cole. He was like, what he say at the end of the song? Um, he was like, we need a number for my niggas to call whenever there's an urge to get triggers involved. I just think that's a cool line. You know what I mean? Because it speaks to, I think, what we're speaking to here today. You know what I mean? As far as maybe what could be a solution. You know what I mean? People got phone lines to call for, different things, suicide, abuse, etc. What if you got a phone line to call for someone to talk you down if you feeling like you want to go do something violent? I
and you
just
know
think
what?
that's an
I
interesting
think I
thought.
think that's what we need to build. That's what we need to
Mm-hmm.
really subscribe. Like this TENtalk is to empower. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
we need to make a hotline, and this would be a hotline you can call. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
we got a situation. We need to talk this out and find solutions
Mm-hmm.
for it. You ain't got
I
to do it
like
on your
that.
own. You
I
know what I
like
mean?
that.
And that's why I feel like the only solutions that we have is to understand this shit is never gonna change. And really accept that. Like the world is really gonna be the world. You gotta really build your own community in this world and live by your own principles and morals. Set your own principles and morals and really be about that. Build with other kings and don't allow anything in your castle, dog. We all
Mm.
got our own castle. We all our own planets. You know what I mean? I'm this life on Scanada right here. When you see me, you see Scanada, you see Zeb. It's my planet. You feel me? So what's around me is what's gonna be orbiting me, dog. So I ain't
Mm.
gonna keep no nonsense in my solar system, bro. You feel
That's
me?
fire, bro. That's fire.
And you gotta
That's
keep your
hey.
nutrients. You know what I mean? Keep your motherhood, keep your motherland good. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Salute the upgrade on the
Yo,
check-in. Salute, salute.
salute, bro.
Most
Yeah, but
definitely.
only way we
But
can fix it, bro, is kind of like fixing ourselves. It ain't no solutions without starting with yourself first.
I
That's
feel
what it is,
like,
bro.
I always say, we starting by starting here. You know what I mean? We bring the conversations to each other. You know what I mean? And we try to have them, and we try to learn and grow from them. So again, we trying to be the example
We
that
are
we
the
speaking
example.
of.
You feel
You know
me?
what I
And,
mean?
and at the end of the day, we appreciate all of y'all for listening, our consistent listeners, dog. The ones who there for us day one.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate y'all, bro. And we're gonna keep on getting better and
Salute.
better at this. This is what it's all about. We're gonna keep on moving to the next level. We gotta chime in.
Okay.
Conversation rules the nation. So what y'all doing is very empowering for everybody.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
Like I
Appreciate
said,
it,
bro,
bro.
we the voice of the voices. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, we the voice of the heroes, nigga. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
The real voice and the hero.
Yeah, and that show you, nigga, we all heroes, bro. We all can be the voice, but we the voice of the heroes for real too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's real.
So
That's real.
we're gonna keep on building this thing of ours, bro. We're gonna keep on building it. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna keep on working with our chemistry. We're gonna mix up our set. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep on getting better, bro. Like, we
Yeah, keep
appreciate
getting
y'all for
better.
always listening. We always want y'all to chime in, and we love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely.
We're gonna start taking over
Shining,
more. We're gonna start bringing more ideas, and we're gonna try to format this platform more better. So just know everything that we, you know what I mean. We're gonna keep on getting better at. We're gonna find a good format, good conversation.
Everything just a work in progress. Everything just a work in progress. We 15 episodes in. I don't know anybody that was perfect 15 episodes in of a pod. I mean, maybe it was, but maybe it won't. But you know what I'm saying? Again, we learning, we doing this, building it on our own. You know what I mean? And again, we trying to just earn our respect, like my brother Zell always say. You know what I mean? So
that's what
we
we built
appreciate
this
everybody that's
episode.
been riding with us from episode 1 to episode 15. And shit, we be back at episode 16.
Yes, sir. That's the one for you. Hey, love you, bro. Holler at you next week with
You too,
another
fool. I'll probably pull up
great
on you
topic.
this weekend. We see what's up.
Definitely, we might shoot live for y'all, man. We might
That's
drop
what
some
I'm
more
saying.
content.
That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
So
We're
we
gonna
keep
try to.
y'all
We're
in
gonna
touch.
get right. We're gonna get right.
Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube, our Spotify, bro. Our motherfucking Instagram, everything, man. Come check us out on these platforms, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got another chime in from my bro Tail. Let's hit him, bro.
Shit, let me know where y'all gonna pull up at. You already know.
You hear
Alright.
me? Say no more, bro. Say no
Say
more.
no mas. Say no mas.
Yeah.
All right, man. So,
All right.
yeah,
Are we
love
on
you,
10
bro.
yet?
Be safe. Yes, sir.
We out of here. 1.